Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and yes, Konami's finally seems to be doing things right. Now, in a relatively short amount of time, we've got the ban list. Yeah, because we're here today, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, because the ban list is here. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So, we have the ban list, and as always, guys, I didn't see it, so this is a blind reaction to it, and we're gonna, of course, put on the table our thoughts about it, if it's right, also if we got our prediction correct. Let's see. Jeez. I'm actually more excited for the eventual releases rather than the ban list itself. Let's go. Okay. Limited 1 Puzzle Mino. Makes sense. They're not banning Bishop Balkan, but the Puzzle Mino was the main card that allowed player decks to go into Bishop Balkan, so it totally makes sense. And yeah, they don't want to ban cards. Basically, they really don't want to ban cards. That's weird. So no Bishop Balkan, but to be honest with you guys, you can do Bishop Balkan without Puzzle Mino, and it's easy. I think they're just sleeping on that. Because the first video I made about Bishop Balkan with the flare was without Puzzle Mino, and again, you can easily do it without. You just need a level 4 to begin with, and you can go straight away to a level 8, the Synchro Geomath Mech, and then as long as you have another card on the field, you can transform that into a Sorcerer de Flare level 8, and you're done. Actually, you don't even need another card. Just go with a 4, change its level, and go straight away into a level 8 Synchro, into level 7 Synchro like Clearwing. You bring the Glow Up Bulb out, you go 7+1 8 Math Mech, that it's a tuner level 8, then the bulb comes out, and you go Sorcerer de Flare with the skill, and you have 2 level 8s, and you go with Bishop Balkan. That was not the way they should have done it, and that makes me sad. Bishop Balkan needs to be banned, honestly. Why people should be allowed to play such a card, I don't know. And then we got Beatrice. Limited 1. Now, I don't know why put this from limited 3 to 1, because people usually always use 1 copy. I guess. Wait, which card zombies were using limited 1 on top of the Beatrice? Actually, which limited 1? Let's actually check real quick. So if I go zombies and I go Revolution the Flare, which limited 1? Oh, they were playing Super Polymerization. So now you can't play Super Polymerization if you play Beatrice. I mean, that's okay, but not that crazy. I mean, how many times you can draw one copy of a card in a 30 card deck usually? So yeah, okay. I don't know, guys. Please tell me in the comments, were there other Beatrice decks that were abusing limited 1? I mean, can you really abuse a limited 1? Anyway, okay, let's go on. Do we have more? Yes, there's another limited 1. Oh. Finally! I mean, was not exactly what I was expecting. Like, I was expecting at least a limited 2 or limited 3. But dude, finally, Kocoytus is kinda free. It's free. Jeez, thank you. Guys, it didn't make sense to keep this guy banned. Literally, it didn't make sense. And now, even less, considering that Bishop Balkan is still free and you can still play it. So, yeah, Kocoytus is here. It's finally back. 1 copy? That's fine. It's better than nothing, right? I guess. So, Kocoytus is back. So, wow. Do we have more? No. Okay, this is for the limited one. So, 2 new edition and Kocoytus kinda being released. Dude, I love this. I can't wait to play this. I literally can't wait to play this. What? No limited 2. I expect this limited 3 to be a long list. And these were the last famous words. And we're just gonna see one card. Let's go. Yeah. Scepter. As I told you guys. Now, let me start saying this. If they do this and the skill change, I think could be kinda too much. But maybe, I mean, some of you guys in the chat when we did the BANLIST prediction were actually okay on destroying that deck. Like, hit on the skill and the hit on the cards. I guess if you hit the cards correctly, you should be okay. Start Serve Scepter to 3. We called this right. It was to be expected as it's too much, guys. You can't draw 4 cards on your turn 1 and play the limited 3 trap cards. That is just too much. Too much. Totally agree. Fine. Let's go on. Darklord Contact. Oh, oh jeez. They're doing the great release. Now, Kocoytus is free. Darklord Contact kinda free. And now, if I don't see Cyber Dragon in this freaking damn list, I'll be so mad. So mad. Okay, so Darklord can be played now. I guess looping stuff could be something, I guess, again. We'll see what happens, though. We have to find a way to play Kocoytus multiple times, though. We'll see. What else we have? Oh, okay, so now you, it was just 1 and 1, am I right? Now you can play 2 and 1, but I guess you're just playing 1, the Sanctified Lord, just because you can search it and you can keep on making that come back to the deck. So Darklord just do the same stuff again and again. But to be honest, I have to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of happy for all the people that were asking for this. I remember playing against Darklords being such a pain in the... but that's okay. I mean, keeping into account the level of the metagame right now, maybe Darklord are actually fine with this limitation. I hope they didn't release them too much, but I'm happy, guys. Keep in mind always that the variety of the decks that I can face during the events or the ladder, the happier I am. Of course, I love to play against different decks each time. I hate KC Cup like the one with Shiranui that I just played against Shiranui or Tachyon. I hate those kinds of events if I just play against 1 or 2 decks. I love to play against a different variety of decks, so I'm happy with this. In the end, I'm happy. Ghostrick Scare. We are limiting this card as it will lead the pace of duels becoming sluggish as more cards related to this card are introduced into the game. What? Target any number of face-down defense position monsters you control. Change them to face-up defense position. Count the number of Ghostrick monsters on them. And if you do, change up the many face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position. So they are introducing Ghostricks. Okay, interesting, I guess. That's it. There is no touch on Lilylusk. What? What? What are you talking about? No touch on Lilylusk. Dude. Did we forget something else? What else did we had? Barians? Lilylusk? Sky Strikers! How can you not touch Sky Striker? They're having even more support. Dude, what? What's happening? Dude, they forgot about something. Can't believe it. No. I mean, to be fair, they forgot even about the flare. I mean, no, wait. We still have the skill rebalancing, but not for but not for Sky Striker. The flare still has a chance to be it. Cheese. Oh my cheese. No longer on list. Let's see what we have. Spoofing. Right now, Altergeist people are just celebrating. Even though I don't know if you play triple personal spoofing, honestly. I'm not sure about that. And I'm not sure you were playing limited 2 cards alongside personal spoofing, but we'll see. I mean, Altergeist is a weird deck to face, and it could be kind of annoying. I mean, guys, keep in mind, every deck that can repeat loops, that can loop again and again and again. So, summon Seal Kiddos, bounce, come back to hand, activate a trap, summon the boy, get Seal Kiddos out, bounce, get back to hand. Exactly as Darklord. What Darklord does is send the trap to grave, use the effect, negate, shuffle back, search it back out, set it, activate, back to grave, use the effect of the monster, back to deck, use again the searcher to get it back to hand. Again, when a deck does the same thing again and again and again and again, that starts to be cancerous. That's the sad truth. And especially if it seems like there's no end, like if it feels like your opponent can do that forever, okay? That's sad. So that's why I personally don't like Altergeist, but it was never overplayed. We'll see what happens. I called this out, guys. I called this out because I knew it. So we were kind of good with the calls, right? So Dragonman Magician makes sense to be released. Nobody plays Odd Dice Pendulum decks anymore. And now, even if they somehow managed to get the usual combo turn 1 that was a setup for Trishula turn 1, guys, a setup for Trishula turn 1 is not even that much of a thing anymore, considering that we have all of those turn 1 cards that can just disrupt anything, like Book of Eclipse. Just makes sense. I'm happy with this released. Gagaga Revenge. Okay. I'm okay with this. Not super sure how healthy this will be, because I still have in my mind those crazy boards some Onomat decks could put out. That was a rank 4. The Requiem to negate monsters effect more than once, because of course you didn't use the skill of yugioh, and there was even something more with that. So I hope we don't see that stuff with Onomats, but we'll see what happens. Pendulum Call. So guys, I called just one of this. I said just one should be fine, but they actually released both, so we could also see maybe some support for this card at this point. But I guess that they deserve it, because guys, literally 0 people were playing this, so I think it's fine to release this. I was expecting that. Pacifist the Phantasm City. Honestly, yeah, this makes sense, because this did not have the great impact they thought it would have had. It's a good card, okay, but the fact that you have the trap card to 1, and the fact that there are not really that good chances to go for, you need the limited 3 trap cards alongside this. You need those, so this is a good move. Phantom Knight's Autumn skills makes sense. I mean, actually, I'm not sure. What was this? Was this actually... let me check real quick. Was this limited? But how many? This was limited 3. Honestly, it's not that good of a new for me, because now Phantom Knights can play limited 3 drop cards, and that's scary. That's scary. But this could maybe mean they will come back to the meta, probably. Shiranui Spirit Master to 3. To pop stuff without doing nothing. Not super okay with this, honestly. War Legacy Memory. Mech Knights are coming back. Shiranui Spirit Monster are coming. I mean, Shiranuis are definitely coming back with this. You can pop, because this is to pop a face-up card, right? Face-up card. So this is actually very versatile. You can pop monsters. You can pop any type of cards as long as it is face-up. This is a huge release for Shiranuis. And this as well is a huge release for Mech Knights. Transmodify. I don't even know why this was here, honestly. I don't remember. There was some crazy combo probably. And nothing else. Now we still have to see the skills balancing, right? But I'm not super happy with this. I'm not super happy with this. I honestly don't get this, even though I didn't see not even one Shiranui player in the KC Cup. I think this is why they did it. They did this because of the fact that there was no Shiranui players, even though there was one in the top 100 KC Cup. I understand this as well, because there was no mechanized player in the KC Cup. I mean, that I faced, because I know there are some Fleur decks that played Mech Knights. And the rest of the hits are kinda okay. I'm happy for this, finally, guys. The Beatrice Limited one, I don't know how much is going to affect the decks. I mean, this is especially is gonna affect... What else? Can this affect Destiny Heroes, now that I think about it? We were playing Beatrice with which limited one? I don't know, honestly. Let me see if we have... Wait a minute. Do we have Destiny Heroes here? I'm checking Duel Links meta, guys, to see if we have Destiny Hero deck ready to see. Nope. Nope. But, okay, okay. That's still fine, I guess. That's still fine. We have something else to see, guys. We have skill rebalancing. Oh, regarding removal of the exchange forbidden cards menu due to invoked cards becoming rain stained. Okay, makes sense, of course. About the skill rebalancing. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Bane of Darkness is getting strengthened, as well as Tuning in the Sky. I guess now Tuning in the Sky is coming again stronger. And you know why? Because just remember the board that agents could achieve. You can just Book of Eclipse now. They're all gone. They can't do nothing. So I think agents could come back. So we have Bane of Darkness, Tuning in the Sky, Clearwing, Speedroid are coming back. Makes sense. I mean, makes sense when you have such a skill like Winter Bell Accel. Why keeping Clearwing acceleration being nerfed, you know what I mean? Spellcaster Exchange, Zombies Exchange, Fiends Exchange, all of these are going to be changed, okay. Strengthening, oh. Barium Bottom, of course, guys, I knew. So they're doing both, Scepter Limited Tree and these Weakened, I guess, right? Yeah, finally, thanks Konami, appreciate that. What else do we have? Oh, nothing more. I can't believe it, guys. Lady Lusk really came out untouched. Guys, that is not an healthy way. Lady Lusk is not an healthy way to win duels. I mean, just pulling out... I mean, forcing people to play non-targeting removals. It's not an healthy way to play the game. I do not agree with this BANLIST. I mean, Lady Lusk should have been touched. I do not agree. And I'm not talking about personal opinions, because, you know, if I have to think about myself, I don't care. You saw during the KC Cup, I had an easy time against Lady Lusk because I could just Trishra them again and again and again. For me, there was no problem. But I don't feel that's fair. Honestly, I don't feel that's fair. Let's go into the updated list, okay? In the updated skills. Okay. You cannot special summon level 2 or higher monster except for Buster Blader monsters finally, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. You can finally play the Fusion Buster Blader. And level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster monsters, and level 7 or higher Dark monsters with 2400 or less attack. Wait, what are they giving access to? Except for Buster Blader monster, we mean of course the fusion. Dice because and level 7 or higher Dark Dragon. Is this Buster Dragon? Buster Dragon, how much attack does Buster Dragon have? Guys, forgive me, I have to do something. 2400. I want to see this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, effect, actually no effect. Dark Dragon, 2400 at 7 or higher, right? 7 or lower? 7 or higher was. What did we said? Attack 2400. Okay. So we can play Gandora. We can play what? Okay, what's done for this? Again, I guess Buster Dragon? Does this make sense? No. So Buster Dragon, and eventually what? Buster Dragon and Bisha Balkan? They want us to go Bisha Balkan? I guess it's just for Buster Dragon and Gandora. Or Red Eyes? Can Red Eyes make sense? Wait, are they introducing something like Dragoon in Duel Links? Well, what's that for? I don't know. This is the list. Am I missing something? Pixie Dragon? Definitely not. I don't know, guys. Pretty weird. I guess it's just for Buster Dragon, but why putting 2400? Why putting 2400 though? That does not make that much sense to me. Let's check that again. Seven or higher, 2400 or less attack. I guess you can play also Red Eyes Black Dragon, but doesn't make that sense. This was the only change, right? Yeah, the only change. So we have you can now play the Buster Dragon the Buster Blader combo to cut out the effect of your opponent. So now we have a proper turn 1 that is not just Dark Cavalry. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Now we have what? You can lose this effect second and third once per turn. Oh, they actually now you can play monsters with the same name. Okay, makes sense. Shuffle one European monster or one mystical shy ball. It actually came back as before. It came back almost as before. The only thing they kept as changed was the fact that you only have one tuner and not two. That's it. Totally have to play this again after the skill is revamped. He's rebuffed. Interesting. What else? Clearing acceleration. So again, this is now exactly as it was before, guys. Speedroid players, please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is now exactly as it was, because now you can send the Denden Daiko Duke from your deck to the graveyard, so you have an additional summon, because you can banish Denden Daiko Duke from your graveyard to special summon a Speedroid monster. If I'm not wrong, it's a tuner from your hand. So now you have more special summons because you're not forced to just send a red eye dice to the grave. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Now, Clearwing is back to his full power. Spellcaster exchange during your main phase. Ah, okay. So now it's just more flexible. You can do that whenever you want. So not at the start of your main phase, and these are all like that, right? Yeah. Bottom move. Here it comes. Oh wait. So the third effect is once per duel, but the second is still once per turn. The second is play one starter setup from your deck and one from your hand in face down defense position. Okay. The third one is if there's a card in your opponent's field, send one monster from your field to the graveyard. Oh, this is basically to clear your field eventually. And also to have, okay, so you just have one rank up magic Badian's Force. Just one, no more. Makes sense. I think it's actually pretty okay. They can still do the second effect as many times as they want, because it's once per turn but not once per duel. So I don't know. I mean, the Scepter is limited 3, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So the only disappointment here is no Lyrilusk on the thing. No Lyrilusk. I can't believe it, no Lyrilusk, guys, honestly. The most played deck in the KC Cup. The most toxic deck in the KC Cup? I don't know. Like, because guys, you have to understand that if you play a deck that does not have non-targeting removal within itself, like within its archetype, you are forced to play back rows that have non-targeting removal, and that's okay. Back rows like Book of Eclipse, back rows like Drowning Mirror Force, but the issue is still that if the non-targeting removal is within your archetype, and you don't draw the staples, because it's not guaranteed that you draw the staples, you have automatically lost against that. And that's why it's toxic, and I think they made a mistake not touching it. I also think that they're doing this because there were a lot of people, and I think a lot of people would have been upset, because I think everyone invested in Lyrilusk. And okay, I guess I should be happy for all the people that invested in Lyrilusk so they didn't lose that. That's fine, guys. Happy for you, but not happy for the metagame. Guys, that is all for the ban list and the skill rebalancing. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We have a lot to talk about. And still, the most disappointing thing, no Cyber Dragons release on the run. I just hate Konami. Where the freak are Cyber Dragons? Why Cyber Dragons are still under the ban list, behind the ban list? Why? I don't know, guys. It's insane, honestly, but that's everything for today. Again, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.